And hello and welcome to an all-new episode of Dwarf Fortress Stoneembraced. And since our last episode, I made some, what is it called, advancements? I think it's advancements. We advanced in our strategy. So you can see, it's been like 4 months I've been playing. The tower is still not finished. I still need fungi what locks, and that's like the only thing I'm interested right now in building. Because, well, if you look at that, let's look at our fortress. We have food, we have clothing, we have basically every industry we can imagine. We have tons of animals. In fact, some of the Jaguars have hatched. So now I'm training the Jaguar hatchlings. As soon as they are trained, they will become tame, because hatchlings can become tame. And yeah, we have enough places for our dwarves to sleep. We have this big underground area, we have this big overground area, we have adamantine. We are basically smelting everything. We have... oh, the thing we don't have is... guys, it makes maces. I just remembered, because I already forgot one time, and well, people got hurt because our king was in a bad mood. So let's go straight for the steel maces. Number 1, and you make 2, and then this should be happening pretty fast, because we have, I think, 5 or 6 weaponsmiths right now. They're doing nothing else but forging bolts all day. Okay, this guy is forging copper doors. For what, Bouter? Well, I cannot tell you, because this is kind of the end game. I have I'm creating a bit of surprise. That's why I'm also need to move around in my fortress a bit more carefully, so you don't see it. Also, you haven't seen this area. What's this area? Damn it. Okay, so, yeah, so basically we have everything. The only thing we don't have is frames. And the reason why we don't have frames is that we have 200 dwarves. We have a lot of visitors. And most of our dwarves are children, so they're just running around all day and calculating new ways to get around in the fortress. So yeah, this takes a lot of frames from my game. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I'm getting marble because I run out of flagstone to create steel. So, basically what I'm doing right now is just running around down here, trying to get as much wood as I can to finish the area above. And I'm still hoping for someone to create an artifact, because not much is happening actually, because, well, we have everything. I don't need to care about anything. I just let the game run. There's no reason to set up an advanced crafts area down here, because there's no reason for it. I just have all this time. I just let the game run back in the background, and they do it because we had some attacks. We had some giants, which was nice. We had 2 sieges. One of them was just... we didn't even have a real siege. We had like 2 tries to get into my fortress with baby snatchers. And that's it. And that's why it's getting a bit of boring. Because I don't want to play games where I'm not challenged, where you can just build around. You can play the game this way. So just settle in an area where there's no fighting. But I came especially here for the fighting, and well, not a lot of fighting's happening. Yeah, there's that. Oh, by the way, we have goblins now. We have goblins in our army. We have this goblin hammerman that I'm training with this water, and I think the stingers have 2 goblin crossbowmen right now. Just because I want to stock up my army, especially the ranged fighters. I want to put them on top of this tower once we are done here. I have a clear plan now. I will basically play until we get the first artifact. And after that, I will turn all the adamantine into armor and clothing. And then we are going to start the adventure. After finding a fitting ending for this fortress. This fortress will end. All fortresses have to end at some point. Question is how. And I don't want it to be the frame ending. I can tell you that for a fact. But we kind of need still need this artifact. I want an artifact adamantine weapon. That's what it all hinges on. I don't know if I can even go into the dwarf fortress hack and... Why are you all sitting in the prison cells eating when there's like... There's a tavern. It's right above. No one is sitting in a tavern. You're all sitting down there. Yeah. Dwarves. Yeah, so... Basically we have everything but frames and motivation right now. Because I'm not really motivated. I'm just letting this game running in the background. I don't care if people die or not. I even don't even make videos about it anymore. Basically. Unless it's Victor Geller, because Victor Geller was with us from the start and just the way he died was hilarious. But everyone else? Oh. Yeah. It's just the way it is, I guess. It's just the way it is. But we will continue until Stoneembraced. We will find an ending that is worth a dwarf's ending. Yeah, like, just look at this. This was supposed to be my Hall of Legends. This is where all my legendary fighters will be buried after years of warfare against the elves. Nope, not a single elf attack. Not even the elf merchants are coming around anymore. Maybe because I killed all of them. But still, they are not attacking. They are not sending diplomats. I sometimes have a human diplomat that is coming like sometimes, like every 2 years or so. But no caravan. I don't even have human. Oh god, I just had to have an epiphany. So, do you remember how some of my dwarves died because they couldn't breathe anymore? It could actually be because of the honeybees, because the honeybees are flying around here. Maybe they are poisoned by the honeybees. Yeah. Alright, I guess I need to keep that in mind. Huh. I don't know if it would like say then, okay, got stung by a honeybee, died of venom, but it's not happening when if a cave spider bites you, it's also making your dwarf sick, and you won't be told. It's just like pops up and says, oh, your guy has been bitten by a cave spider. And sometimes the bite will never stop and they will always be lame on one foot. So maybe it's that. Actually interesting. What the hell are you? Ipana horn-skinned, a two-humped camel woman crossbowman. She was just wants to socialize. I would love to have a two-humped camel woman. That sounded so wrong, I am not even going to correct it. Because I don't think I can. Oh god, Dwarf Fortress. Always good for a joke. So, yeah. So, what we're doing right now, basically, is I'm creating copper doors. I am creating bolts. Then I'm creating bolts, and then I'm creating more bolts to get my weaponsmiths ready and done. Let's see how many are actually identifying themselves as weaponsmiths. 4. So, 2 more to go. Olive, by the way, interesting story. Olive, after getting basically snapped in half by a Jabberer. Where is she? Oh, did she? No. Olivia. Not Olive. Olivia. Because as you know, the sensory nerve of her foot has been severed. And if I remember correctly, she also lost parts of her. Let's see. Left foot piercing makes her. Okay. Yeah, right lower arm is gone. So she lost her arm, and cannot use her food anymore, so... but the stubbornest dwarves are. She is now our boss animal trainer. So she is the one that is training the wall jabbers. And she's the one also trying to tame some Draltars. I cocked, especially the kids, because the kids can become... Yeah, they are the domesticated. So now I have domesticated Draltars. Maybe if I get another one... No, it's got trained here actually. And if I can get another one, I can start breeding Draltars. Basically cows. How's that working out? Okay, I wasn't really paying attention, I guess. But you do this. So, sorry, I just have to check something here. You're getting trained here. Etzar is training them for some reason. Interesting. I was pretty sure I gave Olive all the jobs. Maybe only the jabbers. Annie, Olivia, Sinna, Eddie. Okay, so she's just training the hatchlings, but the hatchlings will become domesticated at some point. And then they will be our hatchlings. Sino Mirror Tower. Welcome in my crossbow. Oh, you are human sportsman. You are exactly what I'm looking for in my military. Welcome to the deflectors. You out, Mukat. Human. Oh, still need to wait. Okay, so, but the spear dwarf is going over to one of the stingers because I need the second crossbow troop, as I always said. Since the beginning of this game, I said I need 2 groups of crossbow guys, but never got around to it. And some of them died in the fight versus werewolf thingy. I think it was a were-antelope. Not sure though. And that's the thing, not sure though. Normally when I'm playing Dwarf Fortress, I'm like, oh yeah, and he died because when he fought the mighty Rookbird in the year 251, and this is his... Oh, silver scimitar, interesting. It was from the human swordsman. Yeah, and I'm like, aha, and he died fighting a serious battle against the invading force of the goblins. And he slain 9 goblin leaders, goblin veterans, before he fell with a bolt in his throat. And he fell while he was killing another 7. It's like that. And this happens in this game. Which really makes me mad, because I want these stories, and I want to show you these stories, because these stories are the most awesome part about this whole... I actually have 2. Interesting. His lady consort, Miss Bocanadis. Anyway, yeah, because I want to tell you these stories, and they are really good stories, so... Yeah. And I cannot, because... Well... The game isn't giving me any facts for some reason, and I tried to fix it. I spent a lot... This is really hard to read while you are trying to talk. And I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to make fights happen. Like, I changed a lot in the... I changed a lot around in the ini files. I changed a lot around in my dwarf FAQ. But still, it doesn't seem to work. I added the baby snatcher tag to the elves. So the elves become hostile to everyone. But it doesn't seem to work, so I guess you have to do it before or right after the world generation, or maybe I have to start a new fortress. We will see when we start a new fortress if the elves will be hostile. But yeah, they're not even elves around anymore. I'm like surrounded by elves, the civilization as you have seen in the legends, but they're just not attacking. It's frustrating, because this was supposed to be a war fortress, and now it's just kind of this peaceful mountain home with only 200 dwarves on it. What are you? Why are you dead? M. Inquijax, partial skeleton. Who the hell are you? I think I have to create a slab for you just to see who you are. M. Inqui. No, he's not even in the list. I killed no one and there was no fights. So I have no idea. I have no idea who this guy is. I don't even know what he's belonging to or what he is. Yes, this is an M. Inquijax partial skeleton. Yes, thank you very much. Very helpful. I say I get that goblin here. Oh yeah, this is the one that we slain. Talking about dead goblins, let's give this episode a purpose. Before I'm not uploading any episodes the next weeks. No, I will keep uploading, but it's just a bit frustrating because not a lot of. Oh yeah, it's one of mine. It's like, why is there a goblin running around? Yeah, no, I will keep updating. I can just talk about the game, I guess, but as you can see, with like 5 frames, I cannot even just play the game and have you watch it. And I'm really longing for a new fortress right now. Like, if this was a private game, I would have started a new fortress a while ago. But because of the way I want to tell the story, and just because I don't want to waste any of the adamantine. Well, it might take a while until we get there. Someone died? Nope. And here we go. The Goblin Thief and the Goblin Bowman against 3 blind cave ogres. Let's hope they see each other. I built this thing a bit too big, I guess. Bam! And the first bridge opens and the second bridge opens. And they are getting closer to each other. Let's hope they're not just panicking and running away. Because then I might have to spice up things. No, just staring at each other. Oh, they're getting close. Yeah, next arena I will pack it closer together. Oh, and the fight has started. And the cave ogre is already bleeding, so let's have a look. He grabs the goblin bowman, but the bowman punches him. Just punching. Oh, here, the blind ogre, cave ogre attacks the goblin bowman and jumps away. The goblin bowman punches the blind cave ogre in the neck with her left hand, bruising the muscle. So why is he bleeding so much? He's doing pretty good. Right hand cut open. Bruce. Okay. Just has a cat on his hand. Not that big of a deal. How's the bowman doing? Don't want to read the battle log the whole time. He hasn't got a single hit. Looks like this goblin bowman is actually doing pretty well. And the first cave ogre panics. And the thief isn't even in a fight, and the thief even has a weapon. And a leatherback, I guess. The last cave ogre hasn't even joined the fight. It's just this one bowman. Steering things up. Oh, I guess Herr Pumpe needs to come to finish this one. Where is he? Oh no, he's with the deflectors. And the torturers, check there, can also just have a look around. So they're just getting beaten up, and he's distracted and is just lying around. While this guy, overexerted, and badly bruised. Her head is cut open too, so I don't think he will be in here for much longer. He got one punch in the neck. Oh, his upper spine is broken. Okay, so the cave ogre did hit her. But seeing how he's just sitting on him, punching him, I guess the cave ogre fell unconscious. Yeah, he's just grabbing him. Problem is that they all have the same color, so it's really hard to see when the cave ogre is hitting. But I only see goblin bowman punching. And him grabbing sometimes. But okay, he has a broken spine, so he will not be around for too much longer. Oh, the thief is getting into a fight? No, he's not. Okay. Thief is ignoring the fight. So, why are you not going straight into combat mode? He's just watching. He likes to watch, if you know what I mean. Oh, this overcome by terror. He's also right hand cut open, bruised. It should be spilling blood because there's a lot of blood coming down here. In general, there's a lot of blood, and not a lot of blood is from the goblins. Oh, he's back into the fight. They're teaming up on him, getting him in the corner. But still, he seems to be doing well. Like every time one of these guys is getting away from him, that means that they are rolling away or that they got punched really hard. Like here. And most of this is... no! Goblin blood. We just had goblin blood. So, let's have a look. Her right hand is gone. Her left shoulder is mangled beyond recognition. Her upper spine is broken. Her right hand is running with goblin blood. Also, his right knee is mangled beyond recognition. What do you want to bet? That they just broke his knee? Yeah. Blind cave ogre locks the goblin bowman's right shoulder with the arm. Released. Joint lock. Released. But they are punching him here. Blind ogre bends the goblin's lower legs with the blind ogre right lower arm, and the right knee just collapses. So he just bent his leg around. Oh, crazy. He punches the goblin bowman in the right upper leg, and his right hand and the injured part is smashed into the body in an unrecognizable mass. Artery has been opened by the attack. Goblin bowman gives into the pain, and now they're just sitting on him and grabbing him. And one of the ogres is strangling him right now. He has him in a chokehold on his throat. Oh, and that's it. The goblin bowman has been strangled. The thief is hiding. He doesn't know yet that there is no escape. How are the ogres doing? They're tired and bruised, but not really injured. So, will they start to fight with the thief? Apparently not, for some reason. Can check the... hit him. Or will this be a case of unreachable target? Yep, no reachable valid target, but it could be that he's just in a weird spot. You know what? This is the first time the deflectors as a whole group can fight together. I actually don't want the whole group, but so swap gate. It's Boltcatcher. And yeah, that's 3 of them. 3 deflectors will join this fight, or end this fight. While Schecter is getting his revenge by watching the goblin die. Maybe if I set him to inactive, maybe that will help. We shall see. Because they are not attacking the golden thief, so looks. Maybe he's sneaking. They can go into sneak mode and animals won't attack. So I think that is what's happening here. So let's wait for the humans to arrive. Because the humans of course also have revenge fantasies. Oh! He came in and the bolts strike him. He just waited the whole time. Oh here, the blind cave ogre bites the goblin thief. Sensory nerve has been severed. Okay, so they do. Wasn't that just a bolt? Haven't I seen a bolt? Oh, he's fighting. Oh yeah, he's shooting the cave ogres. I should have seen that coming, I guess. Let's move the stingers down. Why not? Let's make this open range here until the humans arrive. The goblin is smart. He is going into cover. Oh. Iron bolt stuck in his right hand. He's a decent shot. If you consider that he never had training. He said right after, right before the crossbow dwarf missed. They are taking the sweet time to arrive here. Oh, also the stingers didn't work for some reason. Come on, stingers. There's work to do. Your crossbow dwarfs, by the way, will attack the same target until it disappears. So, let's say this were enemies attacking your fortress. He would attack this one enemy, even though this enemy would stand right in front of him. You always need to keep that in mind. Yeah, he's hitting pretty good. The flying iron bolt strikes a blind cave ogre in the neck, tearing the muscle, tearing the upper spine's nervous tissue. So he will soon die of asphyxiation, because if the nervous tissue and the upper spine has been torn, at some point they cannot breathe anymore. So one cave ogre down, I guess. Let's see if I can convince him to actually shoot at. To actually shoot at the thief. Huh? Thief? Shoot the thief? Maybe? Maybe not? He's not into shooting thieves, I guess. Maybe he just wants to see him getting slaughtered in close combat. But we need to station him here, or nothing will ever happen. Stakut. Who are you, Stakut? I have some dancers now, by the way. So, Forest Ant is getting better and better when it comes to making visitors happy. Where are the humans? Sir Srotgate? Oh, he's sleeping. Okay, that explains that. Do you have a bronze shield, man? Ah, I forgot to set them to wooden shields. Damn it. Okay, so my dwarves are running around with it. One of them even has a steel shield or something, so they are running around with really, really heavy shields that are not giving them any bonuses. Okay, so Pumper has enough, and he's just pulling the lever and is running in. Because right now there's not a lot happening. The Stingers don't have a clear target. Everybody has gone into cover. Look at these crazy 4 frames. I didn't even know what's happening. It's a scene when the gameplay started. I was around 10, now I'm at 4. And there isn't really lots that changed in between. I mean, I can clean the game. But that doesn't appear to be the problem. Okay, why is no one coming into Poland? Oh! Oh! Nice hits. Nice hits. Okay, he lost his back. As it looks. Why is the music stuttering? I don't know. Okay, so let's have a look on how badly he got hit there, because this was 2 iron bolts in the left arm and in the upper body. The alignment has been torn and the tendon has been torn, that's why he cannot hold anything in his hand anymore. Another iron bolt is flying in. And the bridge gets lowered. But right now I just wanna wait. Maybe we will get to see a nice death by bolts. He is trying to drag himself onward. And he's not really doing it. He has no cover. He's lying on the floor. He's just getting bruised, as always. Now this one is chipping the bone in his lower leg, fracturing the bones through the troglodyte leather cloak. So his luck is over finally. He's just lying there vomiting because some of the bolts hit him in the stomach. And another good hit. It penetrated. Flying Iron Rod strikes the goblin thief in the right upper leg, fracturing the bone. And he's bleeding. He's bleeding and he's puking. And that's it. The last bolt. Finishing him off. The flying iron bolt strikes the goblin thief in the head, tearing the muscle, chipping the skull, tearing the brain through the cave spider's circle. Tenement, his skull has been torn. Goblin thief has been knocked unconscious. Oh yeah, I bet he is. And the iron bolt has lodged firmly in the wound, so his corpse is lying there with bolts stuck in his head. Oh, what was that? The keyboard just disconnected. This looks crazy. Okay, so clearly you've done a good job. Torturers, you too. Proud of you. And we will make sure that his corpse will be staying in the arena. So all is closing. Which the iron bolt is still stuck in his head. Okay, and now let's get Mr. Pumper from the deflectors. Just saying all deflectors that they should come in here and finish off the cave. Or what are you doing? Oh, is this forbidden? Yes, it is. Okay, unlock and go, Mr. Pumper. The keyboard delay is just crazy. Like when I'm typing something in the keyboard here, between my clicks and when the game is doing it, it's just not fun anymore. Alright. Like, I clicked S. Okay, now I'm clicking E. And now I'm clicking move. Okay, the mouse clicks are basically instant, but everything else just takes forever. Oh, the cave ogres coming out because they want to destroy the doors to get out. But they're also running into a hail of iron bolts. Where the hell is Pumper going? Yeah, station. Exactly. What are you doing up there? Like, there isn't even... Okay, now he's going. Maybe he didn't hear the order. I don't know. Okay, if the cave ogres can break down the door before my army arrives, I think I will freeze them. Or use them later in battle. I don't want to kill them. They're both pretty wounded. Got a lot of iron bolts, fractured legs, stuff cut and open. Left lower leg's fractured, right hand cut open. Oh yeah, they are cut open. As I said, he's a good shot. I think I will make him a real military commander. I don't know how his training is, but who cares basically. And here he comes. Looks like the cave ogres won't make it to the doors after all. But I guess it's a bit hard to run towards the door when both of your legs are broken. Are you coming in to collect the corpses? Oh, you are in for a nasty surprise, so are you? Sinnersax? Sinnersax is a mechanic now because he created a legendary mechanic at Sinnersax. Everybody's favorite hunter. Yeah, look at these scars. Upper body bears the mark of old wounds, including a massive scar. Her lower body bears a massive straight scar. Right upper arm, old wounds, including massive straight scar. The right hand bears the marks of old wounds and stuff. Yeah, just a lot of stars and one straight star because his liver has been removed after he has been injured badly. And he's coming in, and he goes straight for the fight because he's Sinnersax. He's a legendary. He's a dabbling hammer dwarf because he likes to hit people with his crossbow, but he's also a legendary marks dwarf and a legendary archer. And a talented fighter, so I'm not really worried about him. So let's see. Pumper. Militia captain bites the blind cave ogre in the lower body, tearing the fat, bruising the muscle. Militia captain latches on firmly. Yeah, this is how we like Pumper. He's just doing his thing, basically. It's just his hobby, basically. And we have bones flying around, and it's cave ogre's teeth. Because the militia captain punches the blind cave ogre in the upper body. Merchant strikes, and the mechanic strikes with his large crutch. So that's just hitting him with the crutch again and again. No one can hold him back. And basically everything in here is broken. And the militia captain is grappling him instead of the other way around. This should be a short fight, because now Pumpe is on top of him and just keeps hitting his head. And then punches the blind cave ogre in the lower body with his left, bruising muscle, bruising the guts. Muscle. He kicks him again. He's still at teeth. So I don't know who punched out his teeth, but... Oh. The cave ogre has become enraged. This can turn around quickly. How's Pumpe doing? Oh yeah, basically everything is broken on this cave ogre. But Sinner, he just keeps hitting him with his large crutch. Should have given him a steel crutch. This should actually work. He's hitting him everywhere but the head. And the head is the only... Oh yeah, here. Punch the client, give on the head with his right hand, bruising the muscle, friction the skull. So basically the head is the only place where he can hit him. And be sure to kill him. So this might take a while. If he keeps hitting him everywhere else. I guess I'm uploading a long episode today. Unless I'm splitting this into two parts, but I don't think so. No episode on Saturday, and you're getting this episode on Friday. Oh, numeric. No, Checkter's coming in. Checkter's going in for the fight. Checkter's not the smartest of crossbow dwarves. He doesn't understand the whole idea of standing back and fight. The fight is over anyway. So, Stingers, Torturers and everyone else goes home. And let's have a look how the cave ogre died in the end. Not even the fighting is fun, the slow frame rate. Okay, so militia captain punches the blind cave ogre in the head with his left hand. Injured part explodes into core. They're hitting him again and again, as you can see. Just a flurry of strikes striking the cave ogre. And the militia captain punches the blind cave ogre in the head with his right hand, and the part collapses. So Pumpe is now on his way. Proficient armor user, legendary disciple, discipline. Why am I saying disciple every time? Anyway, legendary observer, fighter, master wrestler, dabbling biter, grandmaster striker, novice kicker. Okay, he still needs to get better at kicking and dodging. But he's also a dabbling muscular object user. That means that he can rip off someone's armor and strike the enemy with his armor, and even using it as a shield and stuff. So this is always helpful. Dabbling grower. A legendary pump operator, of course, because it's Herr Pumpe. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, despite not a lot of stuff happening. At least we killed the goblin thief, and we also will claim his bag. Why is it selecting the bridge when I'm clicking here? This is our bag now. I see you guys in the next episode of Dwarf-Elvish Stoneembraced.